as fuck. It's almost 6 o'clock. I've just made my little morning drink. If you follow me on Instagram, this is my go-to fucking shaker. I don't know. I have other shakers. I don't know why I always grab this one. But every single morning I have electrolytes. I've been using the Throne ones. I've tried Built, I think is the name of the company. They have a good electrolyte profile, but this one's my favorite. 480 sodium, 90 potassium, 40 magnesium, 0 sugar. I like that they're low sodium. The higher sodium stuff like fucks up my gut. It's really humid here in Illinois, so we're just gonna have to deal with the hair. And then I take a chlorophyll. Chlorophyll's really, really good for, so it's a detoxifier. This one's extra strength, but I use it for the skin benefits. I've got my dad's skin where like I get eczema, I get like, even when I'm stressed, it doesn't even have to be like weather induced. Skin gets very, very dry. Yeah, I don't know. I've been using that and I love it. It also helps like your digestion and stuff like that. And then I am back to taking Throne's 3-in-1 pre and probiotic. I really, really fucking love that one. I always go back to it. I definitely got sold on the trend. It's called Cold Culture yogurt. I liked it until I think it gave me fire hose diarrhea. It doesn't sit in your fridge well, like it separates, and you're not supposed to like mix it. You're not supposed to like double dip. You're just supposed to do like a spoonful, and it's separated. So like it looks fucked and it tastes fucked. So I'm just like, no, I'm not doing it. I figured I'd take you along my day today. You guys want to see where you're at? I'll put you in my cabinet here. I'll give you a kitchen tour. I don't think I've ever shown you this new place. Oh, I just filled this up. It's called ADHD. Oh, it's my tried and true right there. I fucking love this coffee machine. Very small. Very sweet. Leo's shit. More of Leo's stuff. I need some stuff on the walls there. But I have a whole bunch of stuff here that I ordered to finish out my living room. We're working on her. I'm not gonna train today. If you know me, I train in the morning. I will say though, the humidity has really owned my curls. Like, these are beautiful. A bit frizzy, but still very pretty. But typically I would train in the morning. I don't want to, honestly. I feel really sore from, I hit a full upper body session on Sunday, and then yesterday I hit full legs. So I'm definitely feeling it. My legs definitely could be more sore. I did not have the leg day I was desiring to have. I wanted to just absolutely own the weight and lift like a 700-pound power lifter. And I didn't. I felt lethargic. I felt crampy. I felt gassy. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, that stinks. Maybe later this week I'll hit a harder leg session. If anyone ever tries this, let me know if you do, because it's fucking delicious. Like, it's really, really good for you. And I feel like most of the things that people try and have you drink in the morning taste like shit. Since I'm not going to the gym and it's 6, I'm gonna tend to like a few house things and like get a few things together. I have like laundry in the dryer. I made these granola bars that I'm gonna like cut up and put in a container. They are so fucking good. They're calorically dense, but they're made with peanut butter, honey, oats, and chocolate chips. They are fire. They're dangerous. I usually take a shot in the morning too. That was Trader Joe's pineapple probiotic. Coconut water, pineapple, lemon, and ginger. Yeah, I've got some pretty cool stuff going on. Still taking on more clients for my coaching stuff. My clients now are doing really well. So the clients I have now are older and they're in the corporate world and they don't want to be posted on social media. And so it makes that makes it really hard for me as someone who's trying someone who has a new business who's trying to grow her business. I need testimonials. It's like I'm posting all this stuff on my clients and they're like, where the fuck are your clients? And I'm like, they don't want to be on the internet. So I'm going to show you guys these because they're fucking fire. So with some parchment paper, lift these out. God, I have ADHD like a motherfucker. It's actually, this is cold block of deliciousness. Little bars. Oh, they smell stupid. Absolutely stupid. This is super satisfying. Why did I do this? Not sure, motherfuckers. I just love cooking. I love feeding people too. It's fun to feed people. And I love showing people like you don't have to fucking douse your food in oil and additives and stuff for the food to taste good. Like, never got a complaint on any of my food ever. Woo! Shut up. Just shut up. Voila. Gorgina. Beautiful. So yes, now these look so pretty. I need to clean up. I have peanut butter in my nails. That's not cute. Fold some laundry and then Theragun. I need to Theragun my body. I am so fucking sore. I'm so sore. So that's what I'm gonna do. Take you through the very little that I do to go in office. I don't wear foundation anymore. My skin is clear. I've been using this Rock Retinol Line Smoothing Max Hydration Cream. Dare I say it's transformed my skin. Sometimes I do bronzer because I am starting to gradually like self-tan. I'm still chalk as fuck. It's a little bit of setting powder under my eyes, blush, and then highlighter, and then mascara. Like it ain't much. Like for anyone actually looking to like enhance their natural beauty, because I am a big fan of being able to just like roll out of bed, wash my face. Sometimes I don't wash my face in the morning. Curl my eyelashes and like comb my brows. One, let your eyebrows grow. Like just let them grow. And then I use this Grande Lash. Girl, I grew my eyelashes back. But yeah, so I'll also use a little bit of brow gel. And then I am trying this e.l.f. Lash Extender Mascara. I do like it. This is my tried and true, the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This shit is fantastic. I might honestly use this. But yeah, I did just want to tell you guys, if you want to be on the natural boat, which I honestly prefer, like it's just so nice to be able to not do much to look like you've done much. Like that's a fantastic feeling if you ask me. I could probably honestly use a little bit of dry shampoo in my hair, and then we'll see how pretty I get.
Land, big mayor on Victoria Island, stop piling on what pounding yam.
Recently purchased The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday, and I really, oh God, I have been struggling to stay present. I have been struggling to focus. I have been struggling to not doom scroll sometimes. I've been struggling, and so physical books help me a ton, but this is like a little daily little guy. It's just like a little read. So today's entry is pay your taxes because it's fucking April 15th and it's tax day. Do your taxes. Make sure your taxes are in. But I do like this perspective change. It says, as your income taxes due, you may be like many people complaining at what you have to fork over to the government. 40% of everything I make goes to these people. And for what? Income taxes are not only the taxes you pay in life, they are just the financial form. Everything we do has a toll attached to it. Waiting around is a tax on traveling. Rumors and gossip are the taxes that come from acquiring a public persona. Disagreements and occasional frustration are taxes placed on even the happiest of relationships. Theft is a tax on abundance and having things that other people want. Stress and problems are tariffs that come attached to success, and on and on. There are many forms of taxes in your life. You can argue with them. You can go to great and ultimately futile lengths to evade them, or you can simply pay them and enjoy the fruits of what you get to keep. Jesus Christ, how fucking on brand is that? Every single thing that we do has a cost attached to it. The more that you make, the more that you have to pay. The more that you want to grow, the more that you have to pay. There's always a trade-off there. We're going to pack our lunch bag and we're going to head to the office. Jump scare, YouTube. I am back home. I worked and I'm eating green beans. I wanted to come back home to get Leo outside. He needed to go outside, go do potties. Yes, he did. He doesn't like green beans. I'll give him one. And then take the rest of my calls from home. So that's what I'm going to do. I have a call now from 3:30 to 4 and then 5:30 to 4 to probably about 5:30. It's my day. I mean, there's nothing to document. I worked in office, did a lot of project planning, status calls, all that fun stuff. And then the humidity is just absolutely taken over my hair. It just feels like, that's crazy. It just feels like dreads, and I really don't like that. I've barely moved at all today. I think I have let's see. I'm actually surprised I have 8,000 steps and it's 3, but I usually have 12,000 by this point. The days I go in office and don't train, I'm double screwed. And sometimes I get up and I will go for walks, but today I was bad about it. But yeah, I'm gonna do some work and then I can check in with you guys after all the calls. Maybe I'll sneak in some clips of the calls I'm on. I have a call today with someone from the UK actually. They are planning a group cycle across South Africa. I'm tired. And this person wants me to do the nutrition for all of these athletes that are doing this cycle across South Africa. So we're gonna talk more about details and stuff and expectations from me, what he wants from a nutrition coach, and we're gonna see if we're a good fit. Good morning, guys. It is a completely new day. Yesterday kind of turned into a bit of a shitstorm, so to speak. I had a few things blow up at work. And then my apartment complex does something weird with the heat and the air. And it was over 80 degrees in my apartment. And so I'm not at my home right now. So I needed to pack up all my stuff, pack up Leo, which is my dog, and get the fuck out of there. And it was a long day. Very blessed though that I'm somewhere with AC. I took a nice long shower. I felt disgusting. My hair's still a little wet. It's the morning of Thursday, and I wanted to wrap up this video with something semi-valuable because I feel like this has just been kind of a silly vlog, and I do want to provide some value to you guys. So I posted a question box on my Instagram. I'm going to answer some more questions for you. The first question is the biggest pain point when coaching. Knowing what is on the other side of my programming and my planning and temporary sacrifice, but my clients not knowing it yet, them struggling, them slipping up, them not following their protocol because it's hard and it's new. It is frustrating to me because I do want everyone to feel the benefits of not just seeing what proper fueling your body can do for you physically, but mentally, you know, the whole process of saying no and sacrifice and showing up for yourself on the bad days and doing everything that you're supposed to do no matter what is going on. It's definitely something that, you know, I try and show and talk about the power of and how it's changed my life. But at the end of the day, it really does come down to someone to choose that for themselves and to you know, understand that. And so the next question here is, would I ever compete again? No. I loved competing. I still follow the sport. I still admire the athletes. I still train hard. I still fuel myself like someone who is getting ready for a show, so to speak. But I am someone whose hormones are very fragile. I want to keep them very healthy how they are right now. And I've shifted from a kind of body focused aesthetic to overall well-being. I want to be able to make a baby one day. I want to be more present in my relationships. I want to experience more. Most of my 20s was sacrifice, and I'm so happy I did that. But most of my 20s was saying no and being extremely disciplined and doing everything that no one else was doing, not having as much fun, not experiencing as much. And I'm not saying that's what you need to do to compete now. That's just what I had to do. And I know a lot of people have to do that as well. So what do my tattoos say? So I have a few words on me, but I have more artwork on me. I have 222 on my wrist, which is along the lines of you are where you're supposed to be. So that really brings me a lot of solace and comfort, especially when things aren't going the way that I want them to go. If I see 222, which obviously it's on my wrist, it kind of reminds me that I am, even if things don't go well, maybe that thing wasn't meant for me. So it just helps me realign. I've got 4 butterflies going up my arm. Those represent my grandmother on my mom's side, my 2 brothers, and then my mother. They're flying towards me so that they're always with me. I have an infinity snake and a rose on my forearm. I have a big owl piece on my tricep for my grandmother. I have the dopamine chemical structure tattooed on the back of my neck. I have a big rose here. I have my peony that is half bloomed with a beautiful at peace woman in the center. I've got a little flame on my finger. I have a semicolon. I have Isaiah 41:10 tattooed on my wrist. Fear not, for I'm with you. I have this too shall pass tattooed on my ribs along with the AA token. I have my initials tattooed on me. I have here and now tattooed on my ankles. Oh, and I have wings newly tattooed on the side of on the back of my neck here. But I have a lot of tattoos. I love artwork. I love tattoos. I want more. Do I wear makeup? Yes, but not every day. Like right now, there's nothing on my face. Just pores and curls that need to be broken up eventually. They're super, super tight right now. Where was I born? I was born in Arizona, near Goodyear, near Peoria, for about 25 years. And then I moved to Texas. And then now I'm here in Illinois in the Midwest, and I love it. Favorite go-to healthy fast food? Okay, so this is gonna be for my Midwest folks. There's this place here called The Patio, and it's like an American type place, but it has a drive-through. There's a whole like dine-in area as well. Their chicken Caesar salad, I get extra chicken. I remove the Parmesan cheese. I add cucumber, and then I get a side of sweet potato fries. Out of this world. It's quick, it's fresh, it's made to order. So that's my favorite fast food. It does mess up my stomach a little bit because of, I think it's because of the dressing, but it's fucking fantastic. Work snack ideas. So I am a big fan of my emergency protein bar. I basically always have either a Go Macro bar. There's the Raw Nutrition protein bars that are really good. They're high fat though, but they really help me with focus. Built bars, the salted caramel one's really good. The texture's a little odd, but if you put it in the fridge, it's really fucking good. I love chia seed pudding, Greek yogurt, meat sticks. The meat sticks are really good. Check the brands though, because some of them are a little scary. I use the Kirkland ones from Costco. They're really good. Rice cakes with peanut butter. Those are really my go-tos lately. I've been pretty boring, honestly. What is the hardest part about juggling all that you do? So I used to drive a lot of my self-value from my work. Ticking boxes, that was like an immediate ego boost. It was like an ego stroke. It was, it gave me purpose, right? And purpose can come from work and the things that we do. But I think I was placing too much in the mundane things, not the things that were impacting people and like creating movements and really fostering change in someone. And I got so much dopamine from checking the boxes. And I think what's been hard lately is realizing that some of these things no longer serve me. And I don't just want to be busy. I want to be working on things that are really delivering value and that are making an impact and that are moving me towards, the person or the goal or whatever ideal deliverable that is out in front of me. I don't want to be wasting my time anymore on mundane shit. I don't just want to be this like button pusher anymore. I want to be spending my time, connecting deeper and making more of an impact and feeling like I'm really tied to something. When you come from a place where you've had to do everything and you've gotten really good at doing those things, it is a genuine thing, I think no one's going to care about something as much as you care. And I care about the things that I do. So I want to make sure that, when I am handing things off and when I am trusting people to do things, that they do it with the care that I have. And that's kind of hard to find because I've got a big heart and I care a lot about the things that I do. So I think that's really it, because I know that everything that's on my plate right now are all the things that I care about. And I know that none of them are quick wins. Like, I don't have quick wins in my life. All of them are going to be about, all of the things that I'm doing are stacking all of the foundation that I'm going to need for this thing to prosper and to like come to life. And so there's a lot of delayed gratification. There's a lot of feeling like I've achieved nothing. There's a lot of failure. There's a lot of no's. And I think it's just understanding that in this process and in this learning period, I need to be patient and stay strong, because it'll all eventually prosper and come to life. So that's definitely been hard. And I'm back. I took a slight intermission to make some breakfast, take Leo for a walk, which we got caught in the rain. I want to answer the rest of these questions and then wrap up this vlog here. So, speaking of Leo, we have a question about Leo. How old is Leo? Leo will be 4 in August. This is an interesting question. I'm never hungry in the morning. Should I force feed myself? Okay, so I see both sides in listening to your body and eating when you're hungry, and then also eating in a manner that supports your metabolism recovery. So there's people who, they don't eat in the morning because they're not used to it, or say, I see this a lot, they're not hungry, but that's typically because they've had a huge meal the night before. usually because they've starved themselves in the beginning of the day till like lunch. Fasting is a huge thing I do promote. Fasting is really, really good for your gut. It's really, really good for your mind. However, I think people use, oh, I fast as an excuse to binge later on in the day. So you haven't eaten all morning, you're rushing for lunch, you don't have anything prepared, you're fucking starving, you're gonna overeat. Like it's just gonna happen. And so I recommend at least getting in anywhere from 20 to 30 grams of protein for my women, anywhere from 30 to 50 for my men to start your day. Doesn't need to be an intricate breakfast. It can literally be a few scoops of your favorite protein, some Greek yogurt with protein mixed into it. That's gonna help satiate your gut, keep you held over until your lunchtime, and keep you from binging and eating too much later on in the day, disrupting your sleep, and then thus continuing that pattern. So I will say too, I was someone who wasn't hungry when I was waking up in the morning. And now that I have been eating and making myself eat earlier, mainly to support my cognitive function, I am waking up hungrier. It is working my metabolism. So I say experiment with trying to get at least some protein in the morning and see how that works for you. I'm probably gonna wrap this video up here. It was just a lot of me talking. I haven't showed you guys too much. I just wanted to spend some time and talk and, you guys get to know me a little bit more. If there's something that you're wanting to see more of, please let me know. If you want to see more of my day-to-day, you could follow me on Instagram. That's a lot easier for me to like upload and like send things to, obviously on like a quick basis. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.